What's going on? Today we're doing a kind of unique case of CTF. So it is around recovering a hacked machine. The purpose of the scenario here, it's not moving. Okay. The purpose of the scenario here is you have a machine that has been hacked. All right. And all of the files on the web server have been encrypted. You're required to get into the machine, recover the encrypted files, and repair the damage, which means removing the malware or the malware that caused the encryption. So the malware is, or the malware name is fixutel. And the scenario is like that. One of they have received an email attachment about a security vulnerability, and they were tricked to open the attachment and download the tool in hope that it will fix the vulnerability. And what happened once they opened the tool here, which is the malware, of course, fixutel, it has encrypted all of the files on the web server, rendering the website not accessible. We required here in this scenario or in this room to recover the hacked machine. So we're given the credentials, Alex and Madeline. We will get in to the server, repair it, and find the flags, of course. During the progress, or the more you progress, the more flags you will find. Eventually, the goal is to recover the encrypted files and remove the infection. So it is kind of reverse engineering, mix of reverse engineering, forensic, and forensic investigation and reverse engineering. We will be applying these concepts on this machine. So go ahead and deploy the machine, log in with Alex and Madeline, which we will do now. So put this, all right, so here, SSH Alex at 10.10.216.237. Type yes. Copy the password provided, which is Madeline. And you're logged in. So as you can see, once you're logged in, there's an infinite loop of you didn't say the magic word, and then eventually the connection is stopped. So as you can see, logout, terminated, echo, you didn't say the magic word, and there is a while loop here. And then the connection is closed. In this case, you're not going to be able to log in to SSH if this is going to be happening all the time once you log in. So you need a way to log in and stop this, to stop the while loop. So one of the ways is to stop the startup files that that are loaded once you use SSH or once you're logged in. So we need to disable the no profile and the batch RC. So if we stop these, or we specify to use SSH in the command that we don't want to load these files, okay? We don't want to load these files when you're logged in, the while loop will be stopped. So SSH Alex, and here type bin bash dash dash no RC and dash dash no profile. Here we will disable the files that are loaded when you log into the SSH server. These files, the bash RC and the profile are related or connected to the user Alex. If we tell SSH to stop loading these files, of course they are infected with the while loop or the virus, they will not be loaded. So we hit enter, password, paste, it's the work. So I have to specify the option -t here, -t, password, worked. So you're logged in here, but actually this is not a stable shell. So now we have to locate the bash RC file and remove the while loop. It's definitely there. So ls pwd from Alex cd, or let's ls-la This is the bash rc file. As you can see, Alex can write on this file. So let's remove the while loop. It's either in bash rc or in profile. So nano bash rc. Let's see here. So what do we have on the bash rc file? So it seems like it's connected. Okay. Let's look for a while loop here. Oh, this is the while loop. As you can see, while do echo, you didn't say the magic word done. This will work, or this will iterate infinitely. The first step is to remove the while loop so you can give your client or give the user the ability to use SSH. Hit save. All right. Now, if you log out, exit, clear. Let's log out now and see if this worked without specifying or with loading or with specifying the profile to be loaded. So we're going to cancel these options and see if it worked. The password is Madeline. Yep, so it worked. ID Alex. So that's the first step. We remove the infection. Now let's check if we see the flag. So here the progress is tracked on the port 1337. So you will access this, right, and see if we receive the flag 0. Okay, so we fire up the browser, which is here. 10 216 237 1337. So each time you remove part of the malware and press the refresh button, a flag will show up below. This is the flag 0. We're going to submit the flag 0 here to TryHackMe. This is the first step in removing the infection, which is allowing the user or the owner of the machine in the real world is going to be your client to log in. And we remove the while loop, so now our client can log in. Now, what is the next step? Next step is to see where is the malware. Okay, so if we log in, as you can see, the connection has closed. So there is something else that is ending the connection after a set period of time. So you have to find out what it is. Password. Okay, this is the password. All right. So ID ls-la. So we have the malware fix util, right? And what do we have else? The profile, the local. Okay, so let's copy this malware to my local machine. Closed, no problem. We're gonna copy that now. So split the view, CD recovery. Okay. So let's download the file. Let me locate the manual. Okay, so in our case, we're gonna download the file. This is the command. All right. So scp alex at oh, okay. Let's see which directory we are in. Let's log into SSH one more time. So here, log in. Okay, pwd home alex. So specify home alex destination directory will be home, my machine, TryHackMe, recovery, yeah, password, Alex, I specified the name of the program, fix you tell, password. Okay, so we have the malware here. We can analyze it. Let's log in now to the server, password. Okay, so we have the malware here. Okay, we can start analyzing the malware, but there is something else like a timed script that is keep killing the SSH connection. So you have to find where is that. Like it could be script, Python script, shell script, bash script, whatever. So let's see. I found this in opt. So in opt here, there is a script called brilliant script.sh. If we cat brilliant, again we are logged out. Cat brilliant. So brilliant, as you can see, for I in PS AUX grep bash AWK print 2 done. So it's kinda no. Actually, I have to make it more obvious. So do kill I. So it's kind of taking any bash connection and killing it. So what we have to do here, we have to modify this. ls.la. As you can see, it's owned by root, and the cool thing here is you can write on it. Everyone can write on the script. So the cool thing here, we will modify the script. Okay, if we remove these two lines and replace it with something that will elevate the privileges of Alex to a root user, we will hit two birds with one stone. The first one, we will remove the infection that is keeping the keep killing the connection, and we will elevate the privileges. So one way to do that is to clear cd opt nano brilliant. One way to do that is to modify this line, remove it, and so here we will add the user Alex to the sudoers. So Alex now will be the root user, or we can elevate the privileges with Alex. All equal, and here give it all the permissions. All. All right, and then to etc sudoers. Okay, now what's going to happen? We're going to wait for the script to end the connection or elevate the privilege. In this case, it's going to elevate the privilege. Let me check out the progress. So we have flag 1 because we removed the for loop that was killing the connection. So let's provide this to TryHackMe. This is the second milestone in removing the infection. So right now, after we elevate the privilege, we can say that the client or the user can log in safely without any interruption. ID sudo -l password is wrong. Paste. Yeah. So now we can do whatever we want on the machine. So now we are the root user. That's good. So right now we can do whatever we want. We can start analyze the binary. So here we are the root user, right? Let's now, the last step is to analyze the binary, see what it does, okay, the malware, and based on the behavior of the malware, we will remove the infection. So that's how we remove the infection from infected machine. You have to reverse engineer the malware, see how it works, how it behaves, what it modifies, the objective of the malware, and then remove the infection accordingly. Of course, you can run an antivirus to remove that, but sometimes antiviruses cannot see or label or detect the malware because it works based on the signatures. Okay, so I'm gonna now go to home downloads. Okay, ls. So I'm gonna start Ghidra to analyze the file. Run. Okay. This is a reverse engineering framework. I'm going to put the download link in the description of the video. New project, not shared, project directory. We're going to put that in the TryHackMe directory, TryHackMe, recovery, project name, recovery, fix, retail, malware. So open the code browser, file, open. Wait. Oh, I closed it. So import, desktop, TryHackMe, recovery, fix retail. Now import the file. Yes, it is executable file. Okay, let's see now. Analyze. So here we select the analyzers. I'm going to stick with the default analyze. Okay. All right. So this is, let me go down. This is the assembly code. Our objective here is to find the main function. Here we can see the imports. We have two imports, external, and there is a library, as you can see. Functions, go down, click on main, and this is the C code of the main function. This is the C code, and this is the assembly code. In the main, as you can see here, let's maximize this. It starts with opening the bash rc file, and then it writes using fwrite do echo. It writes the while loop we have seen earlier. Okay, and after that, what it does, there is a copy command that copies the file library logging.so to logging.so. Okay, and then it opens the library logging here. It writes bin to C, library logging, echo pond, bin admin. So here we have another binary. So it seems like we got to analyze another file, which is library logging here. Okay, so let's see where is this file. We are on the server, on the target machine. Okay, so let's go back, see so it's in lib. So cd lib ls. This is the library file. It is, where is it? Okay, cdx library logging, library logging.so. So let's download this to our local machine and analyze it. So same here. Instead, we will modify the directory to lib. Let's copy it from here to avoid any mistake. Paste. Library logging. Where is the file? Oh my god. Just take it from here. Okay. Paste. Alex password. Okay. Alex, we have now the cd to recovery. Okay. Now let's import this file. Yes. Analyze. So this is the library logging. Okay. Now we will have to find out in the functions what it does. So let's go over the functions. As you can see, there is chmod, exit, fopen, fprint, get web files, log incorrect attempt, and also we have, the rest are, we have XOR, encrypt web files. So we have many functions to inspect. Let's first inspect the log incorrect. So as you can see on the right, that the C code, on the left, that is the assembly code. It's assembly code. So what it does, it copies the temp logging.so, which is the original file, and replace it with old logging.so. And previously, we've seen that the original binary, which is fixutil here, as you can see, it copied the original library logging.so to temp logging here. So the original fixutility copies the original library here to a temp, and then the login incorrect, it moves this one to an old, replace it with an old file. So it's kind of like moving the old library logging.so to library logging.so in directory library Linux GNU. So you have some way to restore the original file. So finding out the original file is key here. So let's go over this again. So fixutility copies the library logging.so to temp logging.so. And then we have the login incorrect function. It moves this one, which has been copied from here, okay, to the library, old library, it names it as old library logging.so. So it's kind of, eliminating the original file and using a new one. So we have to do the opposite, right? So let's now go to, that's the first step. So here, sudo mv, let's see if we have ls-la grep old. So we have it here. That's right. So let's move it. Sudo mv old. Okay, to library logging. So okay. Let's see now if this gets us another flag. Yes, that's the third one. Okay, let's continue the analysis now. Getting back to library logging.so, we see we have here, as you can see, it opens the authorized keys and writes an SSH key here. So it added keys to root SSH authorized keys. So we need to remove that key here, right? Root recovery, root and recovery. So you have to remove this. Let's remove this. I guess this is SSH key connected to the attacker, so they can log in whenever they want. So you have to remove their access. So we go back to cd to root cd sh. All right, cat authorized key. Okay, nano authorized key. Let's remove it. Or what we can do here, let's do this. We can just remove the file all at once. So cd back sudo or rm root sh authorized key. Remove this. So now we remove the attacker's access. We should get another flag. Yes, that's the third flag. The fourth flag, not the third one. That's great. Now let's get back to the analysis. So after it replaces the original library logging, copies a new SSH key for the attacker to access or to maintain access. Let's see down what it does. Go down, user add. So here is a user that has been added. User bin, user add. The user is security, and it is added to in echo user sbin ch password -e. Okay, let's locate this user. Clear cat etc password. Indeed, we have a user called security. Let's remove it. Nano etc passwd. And let's see the shadow file. This is the entry for security. Let's remove it. I guess we don't need this view anymore. Close that. Okay. Nano etc shadow. Now we have completely removed the attacker's access. This is another flag. And it is, let me tell you something, it is kind of self-explanatory, guys, and easy to know that if you want to remove the attacker's access from a machine, you have to check the etc shadow and etc password for strange or weird users and remove them. That's how we remove the attacker's access. You don't need to analyze the code here, but it's part of this room. You have to analyze it, or it's part of the methodology of analyzing malwares and removing the infection. Yes. So now we have completely removed the attacker's access, and we have restored the accessibility of the SSH server. We escalated the privileges to root user, or in other words, we have restored the access to the root user, and we remove the attacker's access. But the next step is to decrypt the web server's files. As you can see, we have XOR encrypt files. It opens opt brilliant script. It writes bin for, okay, this is This is the command that was killing the SSH connection. Okay. And there's another cron job here. Cron D evil. Let's check it out. So cat etc cron.d evil. So it was regularly running the brilliant script, which was killing the SSH connection. Let's remove this. Sudo rm etc cron. Actually, you don't need to do that because right now the script has been modified in our favor, right? And the modification of the script that allowed us to escalate the privileges. So leave it as it is. We can just remove that after we completely finish disinfecting the machine. Okay. So there is here a function. I want to see the function here, what it does. XOR encrypt files, WAF files. Let's check it out. Okay, this is the function. This is the function responsible for encrypting the files. So here are variables, stack, okay, random string. So there is a random string generated. Now, it's the case every time with every ransomware to find the decryption key or decryption password. Whenever you see random string being generated, it is most likely related to the creation of the password or the encryption key. Let's go down. Another variable. Okay. Let's see this variable where it is used. As you can see, stat encryption key directory stack 168 encryption key. Go down. Locating the WAF files in the memory if WAF files while. Okay. So here we have stream open opt fixutil backup.txt. So here there's a backup text file, as you can see, and fprint stream. Okay, so it creates the first thing, it creates a random string here. Okay, using the random function or the random string function. Stores the string in, most likely it stores the string in the backup file here. And it finds then the offsite files and encrypt them with the XOR function. XOR file, offsite files. With the str, with the string that has been generated here. And most likely it is contained here. Stream str. So it prints the string here to the file backup. Okay. And what do we have else? XOR file, WAF files. This is another function, I guess. WAF files, but no, it is not. Let's go up. This is a variable. Get WAF files. Okay, get WAF files. That's the function responsible for retrieving the WAF files for the encryption. So let's see WAF files here. Get WAF files. So get WAF files. This is the function. We have to find out where is the directory from which the files were being retrieved and encrypted. Web location. As you can see on the left, the directory is revealed. User local Apache htdocs 001200. So let's see that directory in action here. cd user local Apache 2 htdocs index, really important, sudo HTML. User, oh no, it's not. There is S here. So What is the... No, it's not this. But why I couldn't find the files? Maybe because they are encrypted? Index, really important. Cat, really important. Yes, it is encrypted. Right. Cat, sudo. Yes. These are the encrypted files or the encrypted website files. So what we have to do here, we have the job, our job here is to decrypt the files. So let's retrieve them now to our local machine first. CD recovery. Let's look for the scp command. Okay. Modify the source to user local patch 2 htdocs. Let's provide the password. Okay, now we have retrieved the files. Sudo, really important, and index. Now, next is to find the encryption string. So we have seen previously from the library logging here, and the function was XOR encrypt of files, that the string could be, or more probably, in this directory or in this file. So cd opt, let's copy that. cd or cat. So this is the decryption string. Supposedly, if we take this string and create kind of script to decrypt the files will be decrypted, and then we will upload them back to the remote host, and it will be done. So let's now create a Python script that will decrypt these files with the help of this string. So sudo decrypt py. Do it in Python. Yeah, better. And see if we can find an XOR decrypt. I guess there is a tool for that. XOR decrypt Python. GitHub. Let's see this one. XOR decrypt is a simple tool which allows you to find a key for XOR cipher using which some text was encrypted. It automatically finds the length of the key and the key itself. We don't need to go through that because we have the key. During the work, it shows you all probable key lengths, probable keys, and these encrypted text samples. Okay, it seems like we can use this. So you have to define the input file, output file, length of the key, maximum length, the key for the XOR cipher, decrypt for the decryption. Okay. Okay. So let's see the code. Grab it. And command line sudo nano XOR decrypt py. Paste the code. All right. So now let's run the script. Sudo python 3 XOR. Okay, -i. So the first one, index of HTML -o. The output could be index2 of HTML. And then we specify the decryption key, which was yeah, Come on, the most important. The most important piece in the challenge. Decryption code. Cat. Okay. I now specify -d for the mode, which is decryption. ls index2 cat index2. Yeah, it worked. So it has been decrypted. Right now, the next file will be sudo. So sudo sudo2. And the last file is really important. txt, really important. Really important too. So cat sudo 2. Yes, so it worked. Right now we will transfer the files to the, we will upload the files to the machine. So we will use SCP again. Let's now, but we need to rename the files or the decrypted files to match these names so we can decrypt them. So here I'm going to remove the encrypted files, or what I'm going to do, cd sudo make directory decrypted, and then we're going to move sudo 2 index 2 really important 2 into the decrypted directory. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sudo -r. Exactly, didn't see this. Okay, so cd decrypted. Right now, sudo mv index2 to index.html. Sudo to sudo.html. Really important, so really important. We're doing this so we can, so the files match the original files names, and so that we can overwrite them. So obviously we cannot write these files to this directory. So one way to do that, to go around this, is to upload them to another directory, home Alex. Oh my god, the password. Okay, password. Okay, let's check out ls-la home Alex. Indeed, we have the files. Now, since we are the root user here, we can easily replace them. So sudo mv home Alex. Shall we copy everything? I'm going to copy them. I don't want to specify file by file, so we can use the copy function. cp to user local apache 2 htdocs. I don't know why I typed sudo, because I'm the root user, but I shouldn't have typed this. I got used to this because in my machine I'm a restricted user and I always use sudo. Okay, ls la So we have the files. Let's check out if we retrieve the flag. Here. The fourth flag, yes. That's the fifth flag. So I guess all is good. Okay. So successfully we recovered the infected machine. And this is a very unique challenge. I liked it. It was a great learning experience. More than one concept has been learned. If you can see, we reverse engineered the files, found out the decryption key, and this is the exact methodology if you want to disinfect any machine, regardless of the malware. If it was malware, ransomware. I call this mini ransomware. It has only encrypted the files in the web server. It could have easily encrypted all of the files in the system. So it's going to be very hard to go through that with one encryption key. The scenario works, okay, works only. This scenario works only if you have limited encrypted directories. If the ransomware here was designed or built to encrypt all of the system, then the XOR script cannot work, of course, because it's not scalable. Okay, so that was about today. I hope you find this helpful and see you in the next video.